Hi friends, hi YouTube. If you're new here, hi, my name is Nikki. I love fun, bright, colorful makeup. I love indie makeup and I love color stories that don't necessarily go together. And I would love to have you subscribe if you haven't already, but if you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. It is what it is. I enjoyed a small bit of time together. If you don't subscribe, I will make sure that somehow in this world that you will have to go home to grab something and then you've realized that you forgot your keys at work and then you have to go back and then you have to go back and then you have to go back and then you have to go back. So, insane. But today is my little series, my little segment of Mish Mash Monday. It's a palette bingo, 2 palettes, and we random number generate some shades. Today's palettes are the Haunted Europe and the Chamonix Après-ski palette from Nomad. I'm super excited. This was a lot of fun. Yeah, I really did enjoy how this turned out. This is super pretty. So if you want to do a little makeup palette bingo with me, see how I end up creating this look, see what shades I got, then let's get into it. Hello friends, hi, what's up? I'm like sweating and dying. And I think a little bit hungover. Like, I don't know what's going on. But I digress. Anyways, today is Mish Mash Monday. It is where I take 2 palettes from my collection. I try to choose ones that the color stories are completely opposites or like kind of different sides of the spectrum. I random number generate 3 shades out of each and then I create a look using them. Today's palettes are the Chamonix, right? The Chamonix Après-ski palette from Nomad. Both of these are from Nomad, but this is the color story of this one. And then I'm pairing it with the Watch Out Jan, the Haunted Europe palette, which looks like this. This is a lot of fun. I really love this one. I'm kind of sad that I didn't grab Ghost Town instead, but I'm too lazy to run back and get it and then come back. You know, right? But yeah, we're gonna do a little palette bingo, a little fun makeup time. I love doing these. These are so much fun. I always love getting tested. So let's go pick our shades and see if the bingo gods are on our side today. Both of these palettes have 18 shades in each of them, just an FYI. I think we're going to start with the Haunted Europe. So I have my little trusty random number generator here up on the Google. 7 is that shade right there called Boogeyman. Next, 16 is that shade right there called Black Forest. And last but not least for this palette, 14 is that shade right there called Drake's Home Castle. Next we have the Chamonix Après-ski palette right here. I'm super excited for this one. I really love this release from them. I think it's just incredible. So let's do this thing. For whatever reason, it switched to dark mode, but okay. 5. Number 5 is that shade right there called Aguili Du Midi right there. Next, 9 is that shade right there called Après. And last but not least, 18 is that shade right there called Last Call. So I was really excited when I was swatching the ones from Haunted because I was like, this is gonna be bomb. And then I got to the Après-ski ones and I'm like, oh, well, I don't know. So I guess we will see how this goes. This is the color story. It is fun. It is really pretty. Some gorgeous shades here. I don't know how well they go together. This side right here is Haunted and this side right here is the ski. So we have Boogeyman, Black Forest, Drake Home Castle, Aguili Du Midi, Après, and then Last Call. I think I can make it work though. I think I can see something working here. I don't know if it's gonna work in my favor. I don't know. All I know is that I'm going to brunch with my mom after this, so I'm hoping that it looks pretty decent. But then again, I kind of live in a trash hole, so it doesn't really matter, right? As always, all the products that I used and or mentioned in this video, whether they're on screen or off screen, will be linked down below. They're not affiliate links. Maybe one day, hopefully, we will see. But yeah, they're down there for y'all if you need it. To start, I'm gonna use my REM Beauty Sweetener Concealer in Bare to Win, and then set it with the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Translucent Powder. Let me scooch you in and let's get this shit show started. I honestly, I was gonna say I don't have a game plan, but I kind of do, but I don't know how it's gonna work out. I'm thinking about like these two in here, maybe deepening it out with that forest shade, or whatever, the brown one. I think that one's brown. No, that one's Dracom's Castle. You know, plopping that in there, and then it's like all about those shimmies. But I think like the green one maybe work over here. It's all about the purple then. But you can always, we'll make it work. Okay, we will make it work. I'm kind of nervous for this. I'm kind of not. I don't necessarily know how it's going to go, but I feel like it's just gonna have to be something that we're just gonna deal with, you know? I do have some Rhode Peptide lip treatment and watermelon slice on my lips because, you know, they're dying. It's bad. I'm over winter. I'm over being in Minnesota right now. I'm counting down the days to go back to Arizona. But I'm gonna start in this Haunted Europe palette here, and I'm gonna go in with that Black Forest shade right there. And I'm gonna take that on my Refer 13 here. Then I'm going to take that into the crease area right here, dragging it up and then bringing it this way. I've had this palette for like 2 years. We're taking the plastic off. Like I said, taking it here, dragging it up, boom. I'm going to still go in with the shade and just stamp it in so I can get the color pigment that I want. I do want the grungy, vampy smokiness of this. This is a palette that I really want to take out and just play with on its own again. I haven't done that in a hot minute. I've really just been using it for Mishmash Mondays. But I really want to play with this again. It's such a gorgeous palette. Like this was my #1 palette for like the longest time, and it was like my first indie palette. So I just, yeah, it has a special place in my heart. And I'm gonna go in with my Fantasy Cosmetica E05 here, and I'm gonna go in with that Last Call shade from the Pre-Ski palette, that one right there. Why this brush, I have no idea, but I'm just gonna take that and just blend these two together out here. Let's figure out how to use this shade a little bit. But yeah, just blending those two together here. Just kind of getting that Last Call shade placed. Bringing it more forward right here. Like, that's super pretty. Going back in with that Refer 13 here, I might go in with just a tiny bit more Black Forest, but I'm just gonna see without like grabbing more shadow if I can just blend these two together just a tad bit more seamlessly up here. Yeah, I'm not gonna grab anymore. I can just make it work. However, I am going to switch over to my Refer 26 here, and I am gonna go in with more of that Black Forest. And I'm just going to deepen right here out. I love this brush for specifically right in this area and for doing this exact thing, which is deepening it out. Just like outer V type area. Also, if you can hear a dishwasher, mind your business. It's loud. But yeah, just taking that out here. Deepening. Like that's bomb. I like that. I'm gonna go in with the Drags Home Castle shade right there from the Haunted palette. And I'm gonna go in with my Refer 14 here. This is 13. This is the 3rd time I've said this. I'm over it. This is my Refer 13. I'm done trying to get it right. But I'm just gonna take that into that deepened portion that I just did right here. Smoke it out a little bit. That's not bad. I like that. I really actually like that. I'm gonna switch over to my Unearthly Cosmetics A5. I love these Unearthly brushes to blend And I'm just going to lightly blend that Black Forest and Drag Some Castle shade together here. I have so much to do today, I might cry. Like, I have to deep clean the house. And my friend asked me, she's like, why do you have to deep clean the house? Because if I don't deep clean it the way, like, it's not going to get done the way that I want it to get done, you know? Like, I don't have to. But for, like, things to get done in the specific way that I want them to be done, I have to do them. Or else it's just going to, like, suck. And it's not going to feel right, you know? Like, it's not in a I have to, but in a, you know? I'm going in with a little bit more of that Black Forest shade on my Refer 26 here. And I'm kind of just bringing stuff forward here a little bit. You know? Kind of just, I felt like I needed that. I think I'm going to go in with that, what is this one? Boogeyman shade right there. So I'm going to go in with my Refer 21 here. Like I said, the Boogeyman shade. I think this is the closest one in this palette that I have to getting a pan. I need to start working on this one more. This is one of my oldest ones. This one and the Wilderness one, I really need to start working on more. But like I said, the Boogeyman shade with the Refer 21. Like, that's such... And I'm just plopping it right, right here. Wilderness and Haunted Europe are really the ones I really need to start working on more. Or just taking out more, you know? Just plopping that into that area right there. That is just stunning. I'll probably deepen this gold out with either the Refer 26 or whatever else I've used. You know, just kind of give it some depth. But for right now, I'm just focusing on plopping this on and getting this to pop. I'm not spraying anything. I'm just plopping a shit ton of it on. I'm going to go in with my Refer 26 again, whatever's left on the brush, and kind of just, like I said, smoke it out here. I really like that. That's super pretty. I really like that. Now it's all about those two shimmers. What should we do with those? I hope this doesn't like make it go to shit, but I kind of have an idea. Because these two shimmers, like the shimmers in this palette, kind of like up here and like this one, really to me feel like toppers. So I feel like this could probably go in the direction that I'm wanting it to go. So fingers crossed. But I'm going to go in with that shade right there. I don't feel like butchering it again. So I'm going to go in with that one. And I'm going to go in with my Refer 21 after I've cleaned it off. And I'm just going to plop it out here. And then blend it out with my finger. That's pretty. I just felt like this purplish shimmer kind of like matches the tones over here. So maybe it would, you know, kind of pull everything together a little bit. I don't want to lose this yellow though. Like, I really don't. You know? But I think I'm going to go... I think I'm going to bring this Boogeyman shade further into this eye here. So I'm going to go in with that shade again. Still the Refer 21. And I'm just going to bring it forward here. Like that. And then we can maybe plop that green into the inner corner area. Going in with my Refer 26 and just dragging whatever shade here forward or what's left on the brush. Like, I don't feel like that's that bad at all. I feel like the green's gonna maybe like do a little something in the inner corner, and I think that's gonna be fun. But this isn't that bad right now. I'm really liking it. I'm probably gonna go in with a liner here. I have not figured out what that's going to be yet. I think I brought my gold one with. I'm gonna go do my face and I'll come back for like blush, highlight, lip details. You know, we'll go over whatever else, all that stuff, right? Right. You've been here before. My mind is turning to shit, so just, you know, bear with me. Okay, again, my face is going to be darker than everything else because foundation is just not the right color. I'm trying to use what I have. Maybe I gotta go into a sun tanning booth. I don't know. I digress. Anyways, let's go over some details. In here is the ColourPop BFF Cream Gel Liner in Wildcat. Then I went in with this Endless Silky Pen eye pencil by Pixie in Black Noir. And I put it right here, and then I smoked it out with my Rougher 23. That took me a hot minute to find that, even though I know what it was. For blush, I went in with the Blend Bunny Knock to Loose, the Blend Bunny Juicy Cheeks palette, and I went in with that yellow one right there called Tangy. And then for highlight, I went in with the Knock to Loosen palette. I went in with the mix of Enlighten and Apparition, so the yellow and the blue. I'm working my way through this. Like I've said before, I have 3 of these. I'm making my dent, okay? I'm making my dent in these. I don't think I have anything else. Yeah, let's do the under eye now. For the under eye, I do think I'm gonna like go back in with that Black Forest shade and kind of like smoke it out a little bit. That one right there from the Haunted Europe, we're gonna go in with my Rougher 23. And we're just gonna bring that along the lower lash line right here. About halfway, 3/4 of the way, I think is how far I'm going to go with it. I feel like that's a relatively... Oh, I went all the way on that side. I like how that looks though. So I'm gonna go the whole way. That's kind of bomb though. Like I really like that. I think I'll probably stay with this brush though. And I'm gonna go in with maybe just a tiny bit of that Boogeyman shade right there. Very tiny, very tiny. And just plop a little right here. I always love how I say tiny bit and then I end up putting a good amount. I think I'm gonna go back in with my Rougher 21 here, and I'm gonna put a little bit more of that Boogeyman shade just like in here, just to kind of make it pop just a tad bit more. And then once I have that like that, I'm gonna switch over to my Rougher 03, and we're gonna go in with that Après shade right there from the Après-ski palette. Take that and I'm going to plop that into the inner corner right here. Boom. Boom. Yep, I like it. I like it a lot. I'm gonna put some mascara down here and I'm gonna figure out a lip and then we'll talk about everything, right? Yeah. For lip, I ended up going in with this Cocoa lip liner from Basic Beauty and this really old NYX Liquid Suede Cream Lipstick in Sandstorm. I think it's really pretty. I don't really have like a lot of lip choices here, so it was either this or a black one, and I'm going out to lunch, so I didn't know how appropriate a black one would be, but I would. But I feel like it'll look a little bit weird if when, you know, it starts doing the whole little butthole mouth thing. But I'm super happy with how this turned out. I really like this look. Again, if my lashes are not glued on all the way, they're sticking up, it's not my business, it's not your business. But here's a little look at the look. I think it turned out super gorgeous. I was kind of scared in the beginning, but I really like how this turned out. I think it's super pretty. I really do like it. Again, my foundation color is a little bit off, but we're gonna get back to the right color at some point. It's just taking me a minute, but yeah, this is just super gorgeous. I really like how this turned out. Yeah, like I said, it works pretty goddamn well together. I do like it. I mean, maybe I would have like done a little bit something different for like the green, you know, or maybe like switch the green and the yellow, but it is what it is. I am actually like really happy with it, and I'm really happy with how this turned out. So yeah, I'm really happy. I keep saying that, I'm sorry. I'm a blabber and my brain isn't working, so there is that. If you made it to this point of the video though, thank you guys so incredibly much for watching. I really do appreciate appreciate you guys being here and watching my content and enjoying my content and just like supporting me. I love doing this. I love getting to film. I love getting to play with makeup and have you guys enjoy it. It really does mean the world to me. So just thank you so incredibly much. A couple things before you go though. Remember to not be a piece of shit. Don't be homophobic. Don't be transphobic. Don't be racist. Pull your head out of your ass. It's 2025. Do freaking better. And remember to take enough food, enough water, enough nutrients. Just be taking care of yourself, doing things for you, remembering that you matter, and just like putting yourself at the top of the totem pole of like doing things for it. You don't need to be such a people pleaser. Okay? Okay. Again, if you made it to this point of the video, thank you so incredibly much for watching. I really do appreciate every single one of you just so incredibly much. So remember to do good, be good, and I can't wait to see your cute face. And next time.